Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Someone asked me a question. What's my thoughts about racial fetishization and women of color? Let's be realistic. These are Asian ladies, and I actually had to give a positive as a black man. As a black man, I actually had to respect both Asian men and Asian women for rejecting racial fetishization, and I respect they actually have some dignity, integrity, at least admit they were being fetishized. Something I wish our women could learn to stop being used as a piece of meat, but that's just my opinion. Other than that, racial fetishization is sick, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of race. I get attacked by feminists on this one. I thought feminists was always talking about objectifying women and so forth. Oh, come on, feminists. Let's battle for a moment. Let's have a reasonable conversation here now, shall we? I'm not even being what you call misogynist or anything. I'm just recognizing what I'm seeing. And it's something different. Reject racial fetishization of Asian ladies slash women of color. Women of color, especially these feminists, all these feminists doesn't really matter what color they are. When will you wake up and realize you're just being used as a piece of meat by the system and corporations and so forth? I find it funny. I remember I was sharing this in a video about this too many months ago called what is it used to call? Actually, around like a Spyrocket group. What was it, SJW in the streets when it comes to, well, let's be realistic, white men slash white supremacy slash corporations and so forth. They suddenly turn KKK in the sheets and don't say anything. What I notice about women of color and feminism and all that, they always like to battle, well, men of color, but when it comes to white guys, let's be real, women of color, black, Asian, Latino, and so forth, when they date, well, white guys and so forth, I'm not being prejudiced or racist to white guys. So I'm just being real. This is what is being told to me by, well, minorities. Which is funny. Why is the minority women such cowards? Even the feminists are such cowards when it comes, well, dating white guys. I used to know, had known a Latina chick. I guess she moved with her white boyfriend and all that. He was a pale looking dude, you know what I'm saying? Pale still. And so for frail skin. But all jokes aside, though, like it's really kind of shocking. I didn't even know that. Like, I be real Latinos worship white dudes too. So that's the first time in everything I was kind of noticing, like, oh, this is quite intriguing. I was like quite interested. I could tell by the body language, and not very closely fit. He looked like a fish too. This is embarrassing, and I have to even admit, as a black man in America, I probably piss off a lot of feminists. I don't care. Probably all feminists at this point. Here they don't call black men misogynists, because we ain't kissing your ass no more. You're right. Black men is tired of kissing a woman's ass, regardless of race. And I will give props to Asian community about this, racial fetishization. Nobody should be a fetish, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, if that's what you get your kicks off of, then by all means. But here's the hypocrisy. Okay, men of color, black men, well, black, white, whatever, Asian, Latino, whatever, you can call me what you want. Some people don't call me a sex pet because I make a video about that. I say, well, I don't care. Call me what you want. So don't call me misogynist. I do not care. On the contrary, though, this is quite interesting, men of color. Actually, ironically, someone had mentioned this, actually, ironically, women of color. Well, let's be real, black women actually mentions this. Why is that when black men or men of color do day outside of race, suddenly, I forget what it is, they get called out for it. Get called, what is that, fetishized, colonization, something like that. I'm sorry for the noise feedback because I'm outside. Just don't care. Well, tell I'm not outside. I got the window open and all that. I'm laying down, getting ready to do my homework or anything. What I found about this post here is astonishing. For once, I'm actually get back to a deep topic. Fetishization, or I call it human toilets, just to be fair, it's revolting. You know what I'm saying? But then I'll be kind of be of a hypocrite too. I mean, I'm a man in the day. I look at anyone how they look at me. You know what I'm saying? She look at me for my cash. I'm looking at her like a piece of ass. You know what I'm saying? She treat me with respect. I treat her with respect. That's regardless of race or culture. People should be learning how to be respectful to one's race, culture, traditions, values, and so forth. And I definitely agree with the third part of ending violence against Asians, which is right. Stop Asian hate. And nobody should be fetishized. I know a lot of feminists will talk about, well, you're objectifying and fetishizing a woman, Marcel. You're so disrespectful to women. Here, the feminists gonna call me I'm disrespectful to women, despite I got women audience. You know what I'm saying? For all races and background, creeds, and cultures and all that, but they could talk. I objectify a woman seriously. Speaking on objectify, well, how come women ain't got no problem objectify themselves when they, let's be realistic, on social media, they had no problem taking their clothes off. They ain't complain that dudes only after for one thing. You can tap me what you want, it is for what it is. And I have not done this kind of episode such a long time, so it's like I'm just rambling based on my memory here. And fetishization regardless of race and culture is sick, what I'm saying? I do talk to audience worldwide. They let me know. If they ain't feeling me, black, white, Asian, whatever, Latino, whatever, they let me know. Just tell me to piss off, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie to me, and I don't have to lie to them, you know what I'm saying? If they don't like me or I don't like talking to them, I'll let them know up front. But in a respectful manner. I'm not a degenerate. Just in case those who wonder, I do respect women that are respectful to me. I look at this analogy simply. I look at this. Respect me and I respect you. Disrespectful and disrespect me, I'll be disrespectful. You feel where I'm coming from? Anyways, back to what I was saying about racial fetishization. If you're happy, and I have to give credit to Asian ladies for actually having guts. And I'll give you that. I'll give you that as a black man for once. I actually was quite impressed. I took this post off of Reddit and all that, but I had to, cut out the group's name because I have respect for their privacy because I'm also not a traitor or anything. But they actually shared this on Reddit and so forth. And it's quite astonishing. I had to forfeit to censor the name for YouTube and social media's sake. Yeah, I do have words for women of color, including Asian women. Stop being used as human toilets. Call me what you want. Say what you want. Say how you feel. You even got men of color call me a sellout, a misogynist, Uncle Tom, and all that. I just don't care. Ladies, especially women of color, you gotta learn how to respect yourselves. Don't let any man disrespect you. Black, white, Asian, whatever, Latino, whatever. And I had to give props to Asian ladies for this one. So my words to any Asian ladies: respect yourselves. Don't let any man disrespect you. And I always know it's about white man, Asian, female relationship too, or woman color fetishization and so forth. It's hey, go for what's in the heart, not what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Go for your personality. Do you have good personality? Do you have good traits about yourself? What are you capable of? Are you good with art? Are you good with music? Are you good with presentations? Are you good with a social setting? You know what I'm saying? I am a man of morals after all. And I had to give credit where credit is due. I had to give her credit due. And I'm actually quite impressed. It took me a long time to actually openly kind of admit this. It took me a long time. But someone had actually requested what's my thoughts on, woman of color being fetishized. I'll say, well, I'm a man, first of all. I ain't gonna lie. Let me be real. I love ass, and I love boobs, and I love cute face. Just say that for all women, you know what I'm saying? And I love some cute feet, you know what I'm saying? I got a feet fetish. Call me what you want. I got a booty fetish. Call me what you want. You know what I'm saying? If that what makes you happy or makes you mad, take it and leave it, and so be it. Pardon me for one moment. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this kind of topic. I was kind of like very weird doing this kind of topic. I get called my name for this. Oh man, you're disrespectful to females. Oh man, let them be fetishized, man. There's nothing wrong with objectifying a woman and all that. And hear these feminists call dudes misogynist and all that. For once, I said I just don't care. Do what I go with my heart say. I appreciate women regardless of race and culture. You know what I'm saying? I got black, white, Indian, Asian, Muslim, Jewish, doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? As long as they're respectful to me, I'm respectful to them. They ain't call me N-word, I don't call them out their name, you know what I'm saying? And I tell any lady this, I don't care what color you are. If you disrespectful, if you disrespect me, then I am disrespectful. If you respect me, then I'm respectful. I'm just a reflection at this point. I am a bit critical this time around because, I've been a little loose in for the last couple moments of the last times I had done these kind of videos. And it feels pretty good to really release myself for this. And for once, I will give props. So for all the Asian ladies and women of color and so forth, if you like being racially fetishized for whatever the valid reason is, your looks or your traditions or whatever, you need to look yourselves in the mirror. Call me what you want, feminist. or feminists of all colors, SJW feminists. Call me what you want. Even the so-called men of color gonna call me a sex pet or whatever, or Uncle Tom a sellout, whatever, or sellout. I don't care. Just I say it from my heart, you know. I also do support women businesses, you know what I'm saying? I also support women singers and artists, regardless of race, as long as they ain't coming disrespectful or any race or culture, you know. So that being said, though, I do want to give props to a lot of Asian ladies and women of color to say, hey, stop being fetishized, you know, stop being used as human toilets, you know. And yes, I know a lot of feminists and pro-blacks and so forth are foaming at the mouth for me being real with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And I say ladies I respect, you know. But I'm the last of my kind to even care about these things, you know. Anyways, I'm out. Later.